Hey, what's going on? It's Fight Season MMA, and today I want to talk about the news that Khamzat Chimaev might be retiring from MMA after this last health scare. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so recently it has just been reported that Khamzat Chimaev might be retiring from MMA, and that has only been circulating on Twitter. And I wanted to bring this to a head just because Khamzat is such a big star in the UFC community. Khamzat is always beloved every single time he gets a fight, but the problem is Khamzat hasn't been able to keep in fights lately. He's been pulled out of fights for multiple different reasons, 6 different times, whether it is him or his opponent. He just got pulled out versus Robert Whittaker this weekend at UFC Saudi Arabia, and ultimately that is a massive, massive thing for Khamzat Chimaev. He pulled out because he was in the hospital and he was dealing with a bunch of different health complications. And I know last year around this time, Khamzat Chimaev was also in the hospital dealing with a bunch of different health complications. And ultimately, this would be an incredible, not waste of a career, but an incredible feat to happen considering how dominant Khamzat Chimaev has been within the UFC organization. Khamzat is so good. His wrestling ability, his striking is only getting better, and the wars that he's had, especially with Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns, are some of the most fun fights the UFC has ever seen. Khamzat Chimaev retiring is going to be able to bring a lot of questions within the fan community of the UFC, thinking about how dominant Khamzat was he really that good within the organization, and ultimately because Khamzat didn't accomplish anything super major like defending a title or capturing a title even, will his name really ever go down in UFC history if he does end up going to retire? I know that Khamzat is so fun. We all know his attitude is so strong and his identity is so polarizing, but truly is Khamzat going to be able to live within the UFC legacy, considering that he was not able to clearly capture or be able to clearly identify himself within the UFC organization with a title? I think Khamzat Chimaev retiring is going to be an incredibly sad thing for the entire organization and the entire fan base to grab a hold of, because Khamzat Chimaev is beloved by every single fan. But ultimately, Khamzat Chimaev has to identify whether his health risk or his health is worth fighting within the UFC organization. And if he does retire for medical reasons, I can't be mad at him. I thank you guys so much for watching me break down Khamzat Chimaev's possible retirement. I did not see this coming at all after his pullout of Robert Whittaker, but it is something that I did think could possibly happen in the future if he did keep missing fights and missing weight and getting fights rescheduled. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It'd be amazing to hit that pretty soon. Leave a like, drop a comment, and I will see you guys very, very soon.